Welcome back everybody to Battle 1 TV, and here is the first four-way elimination match. Representing the team of Masawa Koboshi is Masawa. Representing Takayama, Mara Suzuki. Takayama representing Vader and Stan Hansen is Big Van Vader. And representing the new team of Keiji Muda and Hiroshi Hase is the Great Muda. And we'll get straight into this. And covered out by Masawa on Takayama. Vader there with a press slam on Muda, big press slam. The winner of this match will go on to later tonight with their tag team partner in a tag team elimination match. The winners of that will face the Promise Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions Steve Dr. Death Williams and Terry Bam Bam Gordy. A big drop kick there by Masawa on Takayama. They have had some fabulous matches in Pro Wrestling Noah, and inside we have Big Van Vader and the Great Muda. There's a big tiger suplex there by Masawa on the outside. So he's working over Takayama. Obviously this is an elimination style match. He's not forced count anywhere, so obviously it's not a fatal four-way. With fatal four-ways, obviously it's just one pinfall. Here you've got to eliminate every single person, so expect maybe not anyone to try and break up any pinfalls here, unless there's a game plan by anybody to double team and let's get them down. So just leave it to you two. Vader there sends Masawa's head into the mat. Obviously Masawa and Vader have traded the All Japan Triple Crown Championship in the past as well. Vader picks up Muda on the outside. Big stiff blows there by Takayama to Masawa. Masawa goes for a chop and Takayama down with those strikes to Muda. Masawa sends him over to the side. That's a big slap there by Muda. I didn't expect that from him. Vader with the stomach blows there, and a beautiful hurricanrana there by Masawa. Sends Takayama back into the ring. Obviously this is the only way the pinfall's going to happen. Masawa out to the top rope. He does have a pretty mean splash. Big frog splash there by Masawa. He picks Takayama up. Here we could see a Tiger Driver. Big Tiger Driver. Kick out by Takayama at 2. Behill got a beautiful Northern Light suplex there. Surprised Takayama didn't hold on for the pinfall. There was a stiff kick to the back. On the outside, Masawa. On the outside, Muda and Vader are battling. A leg kick there by Takayama and a big right hand and a stiff forearm. Here comes Vader. He's looking at, thought he was going for Takayama, but no. Over the top rope, Takayama sends Masawa and it just leaves Takayama and Big Van Vader. Another stiff blow there by Takayama. Now working over Vader. Big knee to the head by Takayama and Masawa. Takayama. Like a double. You hit that double underhook there. Vader sends him to the outside. That leaves Muda and Masawa left in the ring. Muda and Masawa. For me, the greatest singles match that never taken place in professional wrestling. And a beautiful hurricanrana. And just a 1 count there. And he gets a 1 count on Masawa. Vader now heading towards the top rope. But Muda's there. He catches him. Vader now could be looking for the Hurricanrana. He could land on Masawa here, and he does. Vader rolls to the outside. Obviously, the great mood of the current. Is that no one on the suplex? Obviously, as I was saying, Muda is the current IWGP champion. He's trying to add more gold to his waist. Now, Takayama brings it to his feet. Black Mass! Vader stops it. I thought Vader might have looked there to maybe let him put Masawa away. That may have been a mistake by Vader. Little hit toss there by Masawa. Vader again rolls to the outside. Well, Masawa stops that. Beautiful belly to back. German suplex to a bridge, and there's a DDT on Vader. Masawa rolls him back in. A big backbreaker by the Great Muda. Will we see the moonsault here? Vader now with that double axe to the back of Masawa. You bounce him in, could see that German suplex, big German suplex. And Masawa now rolls to the outside. Vader again. Doomsday Saito. It looked like Muda was going for a Shining Wizard maybe there. Goes for a big stand, but Muda breaks that up. Kicks the midsection. Shining Wizard on Vader. Into the cover. And Vader has been eliminated. On that big knee. Masawa into the cover. And Masawa was beating Muda that, but that was Takayama's knee that caused the damage. I'm left with Takayama. And Masawa with that lawn dart into the corner. Momentum with Takayama here. Here comes, he's going to see that knee, and this is going to be a running knee, or maybe a stomp here. The knee straight to the chest and the head of Masawa. Into the cover. This could be all. A kick out 2 there by Masawa. Now Takayama getting to his feet. Waiting for Masawa to get to his feet. Multiple shots there. See that knee? Oh no! Masawa moves out of the way. Catches that down, catch him with that big forearm. And that big senton there by Masawa. Just got out of the way of that knee. Well, Takayama can deliver it. Masawa now working on the leg. Slowing the pace down a little bit. You're going to pick up Takayama to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Because see the Tiger Driver. Tiger Driver didn't hold on to it. Into the cover. And kick out of 2. And a kick to the back. Masawa now waiting for Takayama to get to his feet. Emerald Explosion! Into the cover. Referee, get down. Count it. 1. And here's your winner. And advancing to later on tonight is Masawa. So the team of Masawa and Kobashi will go on later on to tonight, and they will face the winner of the next match. And here we have our second Fatal 4-Way elimination match. Obviously the winner of this match will go on later tonight. to face the team of Masawa and Kobashi, who we have Kojima representing the team of Kojima and Hiroshi Tenzan. Obviously Scott Steiner representing the Steiners, Road Warrior Animal obviously representing the Road Warrior, and Kensuke Sasaki representing the team of Kensuke Sasaki and Masahiro Chono. Obviously the Road Warriors want to get back and have a shot at their tag team championships, which they didn't get an automatic rematch, which is a thing that Promise Pro Wrestling said, but you don't automatically get a rematch, you've got to earn your rematch. The Road Warriors successfully defended their tag titles all the way through the tournament until the final. And that Animal sends his former Hellraisers. The former Power Warrior Animal sends Kensuke Sasaki over the top rope. A big clothesline. And now with a big knee onto Scott Steiner's Kojima. Kojima have a beautiful belly to belly suplex on Scotty Steiner, and on the outside Kensuke Sasaki and Road Warrior Animal just beating the living hell out of each other. And into the headlock. Yeah, and again Scotty Steiner's in control of Kojima here. Completely in control. Sasaki ascended into the corner, into the ring post there by Road Warrior Animal. Now Kojima's taking over a little bit on Scotty Steiner. And a big forearm there by Steiner into the pinfall. So here Sasaki's finally sent back into the ring there by Road Warrior Animal. They're trading blows, and Scotty Steiner sends Kojima over the top rope. And all four men now on the outside. As Kojima left over by himself as Scott Steiner, Kensuke Sasaki and Road Warrior Animal are beating the living hell out of each other. Sasaki and Animal, and Kojima now seems to be busted open here. Big slam there. I can see Sasaki. Animal working out, just it's not stopped working out because that big running power slam to Kensuke Sasaki. And Sasaki kicks out. Obviously, Kensuke Sasaki, when he was part of the Hellraisers, was teaming with Road Warrior Hawk. Animal at the time was collecting an insurance policy from an injury, so Animal couldn't join Road Warrior Hawk in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And now a big low clothesline. Here comes Road Warrior Animal, and now Kojima catches Animal over lariat. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. As he picks up. Oh, another lariat. Down goes Road Warrior Animal into the cover. But no, he just gets straight back up. Frankensteiner by Scotty on Katsushi Sasaki. And Sasaki has been eliminated. Kojima now. And Scott Steiner in the ring. And that belly to belly suplex there by Scott Steiner. Look to Steiner here, maybe. No. Look for a screwdriver, power driver maybe. Mid scoop. And a Michinoku driver. Looking for that Koji cutter maybe. The Animal looked like he was going for something on the corner. Kojima, Scotty gets in the way. Doomsday Saito. Boom, float over there by Scott Steiner. Sends Kojima down to the mat. Kojima fires back with a jawbreaker. Scotty missed that clothesline and Kojima got out of the way. Road Warrior Hawk now. Road Warrior Animal to the top rope. And that big blow just down goes Scott Steiner as he rolls outside. Kojima went for that lariat, but Animal moved out of the way. Onto his shoulders. Beautiful Samoan drop by Road Warrior Animal. Obviously, the Road Warriors in the NWA in 1989 had a short feud with the Samoan SWAT team, would later become the Headstringers, managed by Paulie Dangerously, as you know now is Paul Heyman.
A competitor has been eliminated.
And Road Warrior Animal picks up the elimination there. Beautiful snap suplex. And into the armbar. No, it's a triangular choke there if it was facing the other way. I don't think that's enough to put Road Warrior Animal away. That's a big clothesline by Scotty. Into the military press slam. Oh, he's pressing him there. Gonna fire him down. That's that warrior press slam. Needs to look to put Animal away here. See that screwdriver power driver? I think we will. Screwdriver. Scotty Neville did. He's rolling him into the center of the ring. Animal could be out here. And here's your winner, Scott Steiner, representing the team of the Steiners, and they will face the team of Masaru Kobashi later on tonight. And here we have the tag team match. The winner of this match will go on to face Dr. Death, Steve Williams, and Terry Bam Bam Gordy in the coming weeks here on Battle One TV. Masawa advanced to this match by beating Vader, Takayama and the Great Muda. Obviously, Scott Steiner came into this match by beating Kojima, Katsushi Sasaki and Road Warrior Animal. Look for Masawa and Kobashi to try and get an early pinfall here. Obviously, there's been less time between the matches between Scott Steiner and Masawa, so maybe even look for Kobashi to start most of this match. I would have thought Rick would have started here, but no. An object there by Scott Steiner. As he tags in Rick Steiner, and here comes Rick with a body blow there. So, lost that waist, Masao Kobashi out of that quickly. He mostly felt that German suplex coming, and a nice arm drag and a nice takedown, almost like a spear there by Rick Steiner as he sends Kobashi down to the ground. Watching out with an arm and a big lariat. Obviously, Rick Steiner will be looking for a bulldog or a Steiner line here. Kobashi got many weapons in his arsenal. Blue Thunder Driver, Burning Lariat, Moonsault, Burning Hammer. There's a thunderous chop on the outside by Kobashi. Well, Rick Steiner's obviously not the type of competitor who's just going to take that stand and fires back on Kobashi. As the referee's at the 4 count here. There's a thunderous chop there, Kobashi, and there's another one. One to a 7. And up to almost a 9 count, Kobashi sends Rick Steiner back into the ring. Out to Mosley's corner where he'll look mostly tagging Misawa here, as he does. Taller in the match, Misawa now picks up Rick Steiner. Sends him into this corner. And he goes to that big forearm, but Rick moves out of the way. And sends him over into his corner. And that's a glancing lariat. Misawa was trying to get away, but just ended up being a glancing lariat. So not even a Steiner line here. Beautiful Doomsday Saito by Rick Steiner. It's the first suplex of the match. He tags in Scotty. Looks like we're going for a blow. Misawa blocked it. A beautiful drop kick sends Scott Steiner to the ground. They're now working over the knee and twisting that ankle. Rolls him onto his back and rolls him back onto his front. Getting up, stuffs down that elbow into the knee. Working on that hamstring. Let's go to his feet, and there's a big forearm. Kicks the midsection into the Tiger Driver. Doesn't hold on to it. Almost like a defensive blow, and he finally catches him with that forearm into the corner. But Scotty there with a back body drop. He rolls out, heads over to his corner to mostly attack Rick back in. And a beautiful Hurricanrana by Misawa. He's laid with those elbows to the top of Rick Steiner. He's waiting for Rick Steiner to get through, which is his Emerald Fusion here. Emerald Fusion! Cover. And a KO2. Rick just kicks out there. Misawa tugs Kobashi straight back in after that. Kobashi and Misawa, I feel like they're in control of this match. Well, no, Fireman's Carry takeover by Rick Steiner. Showing he's got a little bit left in the tank. And a Steiner line into the corner. Oh, it looked like going for another Steiner line, but Kobashi blocked it. It's that Blue Thunder. Again, doesn't hold on to the pinfall. Maybe see a burning lariat here. Pull it on the leg one way and then pull it the other. drags Rick Stein to his feet. He's a gut buster. Scotty reached out for the tag there, but Rick can't get up as Kobashi now waiting for Rick Steiner to get to his feet. You could see the burning hammer here. Burning hammer! Cover! And Rick Steiner's been eliminated. As he walks, that's very smart, Kobashi. Just walk over, make the tag to Misawa. Misawa's up on the top rope, and here comes Scott Steiner. What's Misawa doing there? Scotty needs to look for something quick here. Into a big spin there. That's all power by Scott Steiner. Oh, a big shoulder block there by Misawa into the cover. It's a 2 count there. DDT. I thought the momentum, a little bit of momentum there was going to go towards Scott, but no, that DDT just fired back quickly. So big forearm again. Misawa missed it. Scotty gets out of the way. Duck underneath. But again, Misawa catches him with that clothesline. Every time Scott tries to get a little bit of momentum, Misawa fires back. Tiger driver. Holds on to it this time. And just a 2 count, and Scott kicks out. And there's that running lariat into the corner. And jump on that elbow. Yeah. Scotty now sends Misawa into the corner. And another DDT there by Misawa. Poor Scott Steiner can't seem to get anywhere in this match. Emu Fusion. That's all. And here's your winner, Misawa and Kobashi, and they'll go on to face Steve Dr. S.D. Williams and Terry Bam Bam Gordy in the coming weeks. And here's main event time here in Promise Pro Wrestling as Sasha Banks defends the Promise Pro Wrestling title against Toni Storm. I believe this is Sasha Banks' 4th title defense. Toni Storm's first shot at the title. Drop down there, Sasha. Leapfrog again, and Toni goes nowhere. That kick is blocked and an elbow to the knee. A European uppercut by Toni Storm. And a kick to the midsection by Sasha Banks and a forearm shimmer. Grabbed by the hair and just pulls Toni Storm back. Hamlocks the arm there. Gonna drag both shoulders down to the mat. Both shoulders are down there, ref. Well, no, it doesn't count. And there's a blow to the arm of Toni Storm, and just pulls the leg back, working on the knee and the arm, and a stiff kick to back by Sasha into the quick cover. Referee out of position. Referee's position has been terrible tonight. Sasha sends Toni into the corner, and there's those double knees. That's a stiff chop and a slap. Toni stops that momentum and into the ropes. Duck under. Leapfrog again, and Sasha goes nowhere. And that big European uppercut sends Sasha Banks down to the ground. That kick missed. Floats around. Full Nelson down into the facebuster, almost like the Mrs. finisher, which I can't remember the name of. Sasha ramming Toni Storm's head in the top turnbuckle. into the cover. It's the 1 count there. Not nearly enough damage done. Toni Storm. And then knee to the back. Good ones, the arms. Almost, if she roll it over, it's almost a version of Genchai Shinzaki's finisher, that cross neck sleeper, or cross neck cram clutch really. But kick is blocked. Obviously, we will know Genchai Shinzaki, also known as Hakushi in WWE stroke WWF. There's a big running drop kicks into the corner, and Sasha's down. That kick to the back head. Only saw him into the dragon sleeper there. Sasha fires back with knees. On a Meteora. Again, Fushman held on for the pinfall there. Which grabs Toni Storm back up. Wish he might have been looking for the Regal cutter there. But no, a drop kick to the lower back. And that big elbow by Toni Storm, and Toni Storm fires back with that big forearm. That was his surfboard hold, but no, the side extends and drops down on both knees. And a kick to the chest. And a big kick. And just a 2 count there. Well, Toni, I thought she had it there. She's waiting for Sasha Banks to get to her feet. We see a Tiger Driver here. Holds on. And a reversal at 2. Plenty of playing combinations there. Sasha looking up for that Regal cutter. Holds on for the pin. Ah, kick out by Toni Storm. So far, both competitors have leveled each other with their big finishing moves, but both kicked out. Banks looking for the bank statement, but Toni Storm reverses it. Catch her with a knee coming in. Toni holding the knee there. Like she was going for something, but Sasha rolled out. And a snap German suplex there by Toni Storm. Waiting for Sasha to get back to the feet. Which may be a mistake, but sent it into the corner. European uppercut. 3, 4, 5. The big combination. And a drop kick. That'd be enough. But Sasha backs away. There's that running kick. And Sasha kicks out again at 2. Storm now waiting for Sasha to get to her feet. And block the kick and the knee goes. That's a jumping lariat. Not just some stomps. Sends Toni Storm flying into her face. Again, waiting for Toni Storm to get to her feet. Floats over into the bank statement, but too close to the ropes. And a kick. And Toni Storm kicks out of 2. Sasha feeling in control now. Clothesline, building some momentum here. And a single leg lariat there. Toni rolls to the outside, which is very, very small. There's more than still half of this match left. And he sends Sasha back into the ring. Sasha going for a belly to belly suplex and a nice leg sweep there. Sends Toni Storm on the back of the head. There's a kick, but blocked by Toni Storm. Into the single leg Boston Crab here. Has Sasha in trouble. Has single leg Boston Crab working on the knee. Kick off by Sasha Banks. Toni Storm back down. Toni Storm out. Knee. Oh, and a sling blade down. It's that staff German, but hold on. We're too close to the ropes. An arm. Looking over the arm. Moving Sasha a bit more over. Into an armbar. Maybe looking for submission here. Sasha's in trouble, but I don't think Sasha's going to give up here. No, she's rolling out of it. She's going to level with some blows there to the head. Oh, that arm is hurt. Again, sends Toni Storm flat to the mat. And a drop kick to the back of the neck. As we approach the halfway mark in this match, it's still 0-0. Kick to the midsection. It's that Regal cutter. Regal cutter. Neck breaker. 1, 2, and Toni Storm kicks out of 2. Sasha waiting for Toni Storm to get to the feet. Goes for the backstabbing again. Toni Storm blocks it. Into the knee down and into the dragon screw leg whip. Into cattle mutilation. Cattle mutilation here. Referee's looking. Another submission hold by Toni Storm. But no, nothing comes of it. Picks Sasha back to her feet. Snap German. Released. Storm out to the top rope. What's Toni Storm got in mind here? Big elbow drop. Into the cover. And Toni Storm has taken the lead. Nothing here. Without an elbow drop. The Storm. Tiger bomb. And Sasha kicks out of 2. Toni Storm could have had a major advantage there. And a giant bobber style clothesline there. Waiting for Sasha Banks to get back to her feet. See Tiger Driver again. Kicks in the midsection. Tiger Driver. And Toni Storm is leading 2-0 here over Sasha Banks. And a stiff slap there by Sasha Banks as she rams Toni Storm's head into the ring post. She's going to put her onto the top rope here. I don't know what we'll see from Sasha Banks here, but no. Toni Storm answers back. And Sasha into the ropes. Armringer and a big stiff forearm by Sasha. That's only on her shoulders. Neck first, like a stun gun. Into the cover, very smart. And a kick out by Toni Storm. With under 8 minutes to go. Sasha Banks down 2-4 to zip here. Again, trying to maybe build a bit of energy back to release a barrage of attacks here. No, sends Toni into the ropes and a Lufez press and just levels her with fists. Levels Toni Storm with fists there. Into the cover. And a kick out for 2. Sasha's already getting desperate here. Hammerlocks the arm, going to bring the arm down again. The referee's okay, the shoulder's not fully down. That's a big stomp. Toni reverses it with a double leg takedown. That stop German. Sasha is down. Cover, very smart cover. And a kick out of 2 by Sasha Banks. I think if Toni Storm goes 3-0 up here, there's no way of Sasha coming back. Sasha needs to get a fall quickly. Those double knees into the corner and Toni Storm is down. It's going to be that regal cutter neck breaker. It's worked so well in the previous tower defenses. Holds onto the legs. And Sasha has pulled one back. It's now 2 falls to 1. But Toni Storm with a big neck breaker. Walks straight into the pin. Very smart. And Toni Storm takes a lead 3-1. That fall didn't last long. She's got that 2 falls back very quickly. Sasha now rolls over into the bank statements. Into the bank statement here. And Toni Storm gives up. It's 3 falls to 2. With just over 5 minutes to go. Toni Storm now. Tiger suplex. Into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Sasha Banks. Toni Storm now with just 5 minutes left. Does she go on the offense to try and get it with pinfall? Or does she just slow everything down? The elbow is hyperextended here. The referee's really not looking for submission. Sasha Banks now firing back. A blow to the stomach. Sasha let out a scream there. And again, that's that stun gun. Sasha feeling control, goes straight for the pinfall. 1. And a kick out of 2. And that kick to the back by Sasha. And there goes head first. There's Toni Storm. With 4 minutes to go. Sasha now with a surfboard type hold. This could be dangerous though. Toni could roll over and get into a pinfall here. Submission's on. Sasha throws her off. Stops any attempt of a pinfall from it. And now working over the arm. Looks like she's going for it. Maybe that regal cutter again. And there's that big kick. A running kick. Sasha now reverses it into an arm drag. Sends Toni Storm into the corner. Misses the double knees. Kick to the midsection. Tiger driver. Tiger driver. Holds on. 1. And a kick out by Sasha at 2. And a running bulldog. Toni's out. And a kick out of 2. I thought Toni Storm was out there. That knee missed. With just 2.5 minutes to go. Sasha needs a pinfall here. Or submission. Toni now sends her to the corner and drop kicks her down. Sasha straight back to her feet. Into the Meteora. Is that regal cutter? Regal cutter. And a knee to the back. Crossing the arms. Maybe looking for submission again. With 2 minutes to go. She's down. But Toni Storm's firing back quickly. And throws her over. That may have been a mistake by Sasha. And a big European uppercut by Toni Storm. But that kick blocked. And that blocked by Toni Storm. Is that... Oh, it's a neck breaker. Over the knee. And Toni Storm leads like 2 falls now. And the European uppercut sends Sasha into the ropes. Sunset flip. With just a minute to go. Sasha needs to hit something big here. You've only got a minute left, Sasha. You're down by 2 falls. He goes for a move but blocked it. And Storm with a kick to the stomach. Sends Sasha in. And drop it to the lower back. What? Sasha Banks is back up. And to the world head scissors. And Storm trying to get back to her feet. That's now that knee into the throat. Cover her, Sasha. Quick, she realises how much time's left. 1. And a kick out of 2. Sasha Banks has lost the Promise Pro Wrestling title here. She's made mistakes in this match. It's not like Sasha Banks. After stopping on the arm, trying to break the arm. And here's your winner. A new Promise Pro Wrestling Champion, Toni Storm. Thank you for watching this episode of Battle One TV.
Here is your winner.
And I'll see you next week with the Promise Pro Wrestling debut of Daniel Bryan.